All right, bright, beautiful August morning here in Silver Run. Hopefully, we can make our dreams come true. Hey, what's going on, guys? RS Games here, and today we're kind of starting something a little different. We are here in the Silver Run Forest map, by Farming Simulator, or Giant Simulator, or software. Sorry, I'm all over the place. Today, I'm gonna pull in at the gas station when we talk real quick. This is going to be a little bit different of a series here. This is not really my style. This is going to kind of be like a survival hardcore thing. We're starting off today and with $0, right? We got this pickup and we got a chainsaw. We also have one piece of land, which is right up here. There's some trees on it. We're just going to have to cut some trees down, chunk them up, and sell them. So it's going to be we're going to try to work our way up, get some small equipment, and then eventually maybe we do some farming potentially. We'll see where we go. And then at the end of this series, which will be once I decide that we have enough money, enough assets, that we'll move on to another like hardcore farming. So this Monday is going to be hardcore farming from here on out, just so you guys are aware and know that's the new plan. Without further ado, we better get to work. We got a lot to do. We got no money, and we're gonna need something to slowly start making some upgrades here. So I think we're gonna take this little dirt path. I believe it's right over across these train tracks here. Yes, it is. And we're gonna get up here and start sawing some trees. I'm thinking if I land, 5-10 trees, that'll get us a good start. The next thing we're gonna have to purchase is probably a trailer of some sort. I already know what trailer it's gonna be. I guess I don't know the price real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna show our next purchase here. It should be in here. No, it's not. It's gonna be down here. This guy right here, it's gonna be 12,000. Actually, probably both of these. So we need about $16,000. Now, the reason why the main trailer I really want to get is that dump trailer, is I got several other mods that could help us out here. And I want to be able to do that, but we're going to need a dump trailer to really make the dreams come true. Alright, is there any good way to get across this creek here? Does not look like it. Well, we're just going to have to go off-road in the old Ford here. And we're going to start looking for some trees to cut down. We're going to probably be cutting down every tree in this section just to try to get some money. It's not working right. Okay, there we go. My controls are not quite correct here. But we'll figure it out as we go. We're already negative $1. That's not a good start. All right, now we gotta clean this tree up. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Landed right on top of me. So this is gonna take a little while. We're gonna get some of these trees cut up. We're probably gonna do some time lapsing in this series as I do some monotonous work, obviously. But hopefully we can rise through the challenges and make some big money. Now, I don't have any like hard economies or anything installed on this map, but the main thing that I'm not going to be allowing myself to do is taking out any loans. So we are going to be strictly making the money ourselves and no help from the bank. Now, that I try not to do that in the past, but this series is 100% no loans. I won't be able to take one. Even if there is the best piece of equipment on the sale or something. And I'm going to try not to use super strength. I want to try to keep this. Them are already too heavy. Oh no. This might. Okay, that's about as long as we can get for that size. I'm going to have to go ahead and fold this tailgate down. And I might as well back up out of the shrubs here a little bit. Maybe. All right, I'm gonna shut it off too. No sense of wasting that precious gas, so we don't have any money to buy more. All right, we're gonna try to get as many logs in the back of this truck as we can. This thing, I do apologize ahead of time for this truck, because this thing is gonna get its kicked. It's gonna be going through a lot of work, at least for a while, probably for the majority of this episode. I'm hoping by the end of today's episode we can start looking at purchasing that trailer. That's my kind of end goal here for the day. at least one of those 2 trailers. That one is a lot cheaper than the other, so maybe that could be the first. Then obviously eventually we're gonna get a skid steer here, so that way we don't have to sit and chunk all these up. We can just grab bigger pieces and keep going. The bulk of this series is going to be logging, so if you don't like logging, I do apologize. I've been wanting to do a logging series for quite some time now here on YouTube. I've been kind of a logging connoisseur on Farm Sim in the past. I got joysticks and everything. Not going to be really using them in this series, at least right now. Maybe eventually. Alright, so now we're going to have to start cutting these up. But right now, we're working like men here. We are working like a man or woman. I'm not gonna discriminate. Anyone could do this job. Just it's a very physically demanding job. So if you're up for it, you can do it. And it looks like we're only gonna be able to haul 1 tree at a time. So I'm hoping we actually do make some decent money off of this first tree here to work up for that 1 gooseneck. All right, 294 kilograms. I wonder what the max your Farm Sim character can lift. I don't really know, honestly. I might move my truck down here a little bit more. I also don't know how much weight this truck can really hold or haul. So we'll find out. We'll find out when she says no more. And we're already getting kind of to that point here. I'm gonna be crushing my bed rails. Oh well. I wish I could make it look like it's been through a war and back. That would be really cool. I'd like to get this whole tree loaded on if possible. That way we can get the most money for our trip here. It's gonna be a lot of work, but I'm here to do it. All right. Well, let's park it there for now. Probably have to cut this one in half. Yep. And hopefully eventually we can be the biggest name in town here and have a multi-million-dollar company. That would be really cool. All right. Now I can probably get a few more up there. I really want to just try to get as much of this tree on the truck as I can. Ooh, that might be a little too heavy yet. I'm not allowed to cut this tree. Might have just fell off my property. Oh no. Yeah, I think it did. Okay. Well, I might have to use super strength to get it back on the property. So that way I'm able to actually cut it. Alright, look at that. Perfect. Quick on the straps. Alright. Well, I'm going to get this loaded up. And I will meet you guys when we're on the way to sell it. All right, we got this truck absolutely loaded to the max. It's kind of back end heavy, you know. We're almost popping a little wheelie here and there, and the steering's a little goofy. That's okay. Hopefully, after we sell this load, we'll have some decent money in the bank. That's what we're hoping for, anyways. Okay, first incident. Roll back up. Okay, see, it's a good thing we had those logs there. It just protected us and kept the truck in one piece. As I said, this truck is gonna get abused, but it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be making us tons of money. All right, now hopefully I can actually sell this here. I'm thinking I can. Right? Yes. All right, we made $3,865 off our first load. So at that rate, we should be able to buy that next trailer off of one more load, and we can come back, get the trailer, and then we can start making even more money. Like I said, end goal today is to own both of those trailers, so we're gonna try it. I'll meet you guys in just a few. All right. Well, we officially have enough money for our first purchase of the day, which will be this guy right here. I don't need none of that fancy stuff. We don't need to make it look really nice. I think I am going to want to add is that middle ramp for maybe further down the road. All right. Well, we got a little bit of money left. And one thing I want to check real quick. Oh, I think it's 25,000. Okay, we are not going to be able to afford that just yet, but we do have our first trailer. So our operation is growing, and it's growing quick. We love to see that. All right, so now we should be able to fit quite a bit more on this trailer. So we're going to do that. We're going to see just how much wood we can get on here, and then we're going to sell it all. I did make a mistake when I dropped that last tree. Landed on the neighbor's property. So the game's telling me I can't cut it. I did go ahead and call him, and he said, it's no problem. We can get that taken care of. He'll come out and help me get it off of his land. So I will take care of all that with him. And we're going to get this next tree, finished, getting that cut up and get another one down. And hopefully make even bigger payday soon. Now the only issue is getting across to my land. I really need to figure out a solution here. I've just been kind of bombing it up in here. All right, perfect. All right, well, we're going to do another quick little time lapse here while I get this trailer all filled up, and then I'll meet you guys when we start to go bring it back to town. All right, I decided one more for good measure here. I don't know if we're going to quite have enough money for that next trailer or not off this load. I'm hoping we're really close. I mean, we've got a ton of wood on this trailer, so hopefully we can hopefully it works. Let's see. There we go. Just add all the rest of our straps. We're going to back out of here maybe. That's kind of a bad idea, but it'll work out in the end. So remember, we're just trying to get about 12 grand so we can buy that dump trailer. That way we got our arsenal of trailers ready to go, and that should last us a while. And then Next episode, I realized that this little bit of land that we've got is not going to last us too long. So next episode, we're going to be working towards probably a new chunk of land and a skid steer, or something along the lines, maybe even a front loader, something that can start getting it so we can move logs in bigger quantities. It worked out kind of well, so I think, like, I kind of put some of the longer logs on the outside of my trailer. That worked out pretty well. So I think, hopefully he doesn't hit me. Good. I think if I do that and then I had a piece of equipment, I could take a lot bigger logs, because right now you got to cut them into such small pieces, which is fine for now, but obviously we want to try to leave them in the bigger chunks so we can cut more down faster. That's really how we're going to be making the change here. All right. Oh, that was nice. That first half was about almost 5,000. It's got me a little nervous for this part though. Oh, we're just a couple $100 short. Dang it. One more tree would have done it. Well, we'll take care of that kind of business in the next episode. I think we're gonna plan right now just to see. Let's see. I wonder if the price didn't go down a lot. All right, so our current chunk of land, which once we get all the trees off of it, we can honestly sell it. So we can currently sell it for about $9,000. Where's another like fairly cheap chunk of land here? You know, I don't have to stay close, but I'd like to keep it small for now. Looks like 32 is relatively cheap, $25,000. Not a lot of trees there. That's kind of not as good. Honestly, the chunk of land right across the road, so it's gonna be 32 grand. At our rate, that's gonna be tough. I might just hold on to what we've got for now and buy that next trailer next episode, because there's only a handful of trees left on our property. In fact, we'll go up there and just kind of check it out. There isn't a lot of trees left. So if I just hang on to what I've got, I should be able to secure that other chunk of land next episode. And then we can buy that trailer, and then the next big purchase will probably be a skid steer or a mini payloader of some sort to just handle our logs a lot better. This land has quite a few trees in it, so that should last us, you know, an episode or two. Should be able to make us good money. We can really build up our operation and, you know, really reach for our goals here. I mean, there's more trees than I thought there was up here. It's tough to say, you know, are these ones on my land? That one is on my land. Okay, so we got more trees than I thought. But is it, yeah, I'm gonna make that call and just hang on to what we've got. I think there's enough trees on our land to be able to buy that trailer and buy that other piece of land. But I really, like I said, can't take out that loan. So I gotta play it safe kind of here and not overdo it. All right, guys, I think that's gonna probably be the end of today's episode. It's a little different, maybe a little shorter than normal. It's kind of the start of a new something new here, and we're getting our feet wet a little. We're gonna see how it does, and I will be making this a new series. We'll probably be back next Monday with another episode of this. It's kind of, we're gonna call it the I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet. Probably the farming simulator logging for now. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.